Made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, ladies and gentlemen. What it do? What's good? What's good, man? Oh man. Oh man. Got a couple of y'all already up in here. We gonna get into this, but before we start, man, I want to say happy belated Thanksgiving to each and every one of y'all, man. Wasn't able to do a live stream over the holiday weekend because you know how it is when you got family all around and they all, all the kids and all the grown-ups and, all the good food, the good drinking is good. This time of year is like my favorite time of year, man, for real, because it's like you see all your family members, you eat good, you cuss each other out, you fight, you do all kinds of stuff, and then you get drunk and then you say how much you love them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, that's exactly how my Thanksgiving went, and I loved every single second of it. And I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving and took a second to actually give some thanks. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. But we about to dig into this boxing talk. I can't wait, man. This is something I've been wanting to talk about ever since I seen the news on this. And hopefully y'all hear me crystal clear out there. But we're going to talk about this upcoming Wilder and Fury fight. Oh, man, I see I got a comment up in there for browsing. What it do for browsing? Wilder was at ringside for Fury, Klitschko, AJ Parker. Oh, so that's how you want to get started, huh? That's how you want to get started, huh? Okay, we definitely going to get into this one right here. First off, let's talk about the headlines, and then we'll dig way into this issue, man. There's been reports being put out there. They talking about that AJ will not possibly be ringside for Wilder Fury. And I find that quite surprising. Let's go with the quote first and foremost. According to AJ, he says, and I quote, "Unfortunately, the fight's on too early for me, so I'll be sleeping. But I enjoy watching the highlights. I need Wilder to win. That way it gives me more of an opportunity to fight him. Because as a champion, if he retains his belt, I think that's the fight that people have been yearning for." No shit, Sherlock. No shit. Yeah, man. Hey, Sweet Sign says he was on the broadcast team for AJ and Clit and didn't even mention his name, though. He said he wanted Fury back then, even with. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all killing me here. Y'all killing me. So hold up, man. Y'all telling me y'all actually saying that it's okay for AJ not to show up at Wilder Fury? Please tell me y'all not saying that. Please tell me y'all not saying that. Because, yo, hold up, man. This is supposed to be a mega fight we talking about. A mega fight. Last I checked, Wilder was ringside at an AJ fight. Wilder did elect at one time to go and almost broadcast the AJ fight. But, of course, they wanted to throw Dillian White in his face, so he chose not to go. So you mean to tell me Wilder making all of these efforts to try to make this fight, he went to the man fight. He all of this, and AJ can't show up at the Wilder Fury fight. But you want the fight. You want the fight, though, huh, AJ? This is what I don't be understanding. And I can't believe that fans is up in this building actually vouching for this shiznit. You hear me? Because, dog, come on, bruh. It's no way. Why ain't AJ coming? You telling me a fight where you could potentially make $50 million or better, a fight that you can make all of this money, you going to be sleeping. I don't know about AJ, but I know one thing. If I know that this is a future investment for me, one of these dudes is my next opponent, and I'm going to make this big bag of money, man, I'm going to take 2-3 naps throughout the day just to stay up to watch the damn fight. Why ain't AJ in the building? Or why won't he be in the building? It don't make no sense to me. Shelly Finkel says, and I quote, "If Joshua really wanted this fight, why doesn't he come to the fight? If Joshua wants this fight, then after Wilder beats Fury, they will put a legitimate offer on the table and we'll accept it or we won't. And if they don't put down a reasonable offer, we'll move on." End quote. So you mean to tell me that this man won't be in the building for what reason? Give me a reason. Give me a reason. Y'all just saying, oh, because he didn't come to this fight, he didn't do that fight. So yeah, no. Dog, this is a mega fight we talking about for all the marbles, for the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And you telling me he shouldn't be in the building? That don't make no sense. I tell you the reason why he ain't coming to the fight. Jamal Wright, what's up with you? AJ scared to death of Wilder, point blank, period. You hear me? I'll tell you the reason why he won't be in the building, though. Real talk, because he's afraid of that gorilla press that's going to come to him by everybody asking what's up with the fight. See, if Wilder beats Fury and he knows that AJ is ringside, he going to put AJ right there on the spot. What's up? Come up in this ring. I'm not like you. I'm not going to tell you you can't come in the ring. I'm not going to tell you you got to go across the water and then do interviews and talk about the fight. You can come talk to me right here, right now. He don't want that type of gorilla press because he can't take that halt. That's what it is. And if for whatever reason the fight doesn't materialize, it's going to look bad on his part. If he's in the building, he have to show up in the ring, face Wilder, and the fight doesn't happen because they want to throw another fuckboy deal, then it looks bad on his part. God forbid if Fury wins, because Fury already made it known, 50-50 or nothing, bruh. 50-50 or nothing. And there's no way that Joshua can be in that building and the fight doesn't materialize when everybody in the public consensus is starting to become, everybody knows that Wilder wants to fight. The public pressure is rising on this situation and it's going in favor of Bomb Squad. You know what I mean? Cruise Control. Peace, King. What's up with you, bruh? You know what I'm talking about? So this is the reason why he don't want to come in the building, because that gorilla press is going to be right there. Like, dude, we tired of all this crap. Tell me to my face right here, right now, it's going down in April. He don't want that kind of pressure. He likes to be across the water. You know what I mean? Where he could just tell the UK fans every little thing that they want to hear. Oh, Wilder's this, Wilder's that. Oh, Fury is this, Fury is that. Oh, they neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what he want to do. He don't want to pull up. I ain't never in my life. Muhammad Ali got to be rolling in his grave saying, yo, what is this going on with this heavyweight division? All of these all of this on the table, a big bag of money, undisputed champion, and you don't want to pull up? Man, Ali was out front of Sonny Liston's house. You know what I'm talking about? That's how heavyweights move. You don't sit back and say, oh, I'm not going to the fight. I might catch it. I might not catch it. I'll be asleep. Oh, I got things to do. Oh, yeah, I got to go dust off some old CDs that I have. Oh, whatever the fuck. You don't do that, bruh. And for him not to want to be in the building on a huge pay-per-view in LA, City of Angels, stars, everybody going to be in the building. The whole world going to be watching, and you don't want to be in the building? That makes absolutely no sense, bruh. This ain't how heavyweights do. AJ is becoming the modern, like, you know, tea time heavyweight or something. I don't know. This ain't what I know about boxing, man. For real. You don't want to be in the building. Whether, you know, my thing is, Wilder, the reason he didn't want to go over to do that commentary job over in the UK is because they told him he couldn't be in the ring. And then on top of that, he knew that they were going to try to throw Dillian White in his face. So he didn't go. That's the reasons like that we can kind of rock with, because it's like, no, you don't want no pressure. Like, that don't make sense. This man is not coming to the fight to duck the pressure. To duck the pressure. And this is insane to me. How can you call this man the world heavyweight champion when he don't want to face the pressure for a humongous, I'm talking record payday? This absolutely makes no sense to me, ladies and gentlemen. So for anybody to say, oh, well, Wilder wasn't in the building for AJ Klitschko or AJ Parker or whatever the case may be, man, look, we are in the fourth quarter of building this fight. That was back then when things had to be worked out. You know, we are in the fourth quarter now. They talking trying to make this thing for April. It's no way in hell you could be trying to make a fight for April and you don't want to come and visit the fight of the potential of your next potential opponent. This don't make no sense to me, Joe. What is he doing? What he got better to do? Tell me what is he got better to do? You ain't got nothing better to do, bro. It's nothing you can be. This is an investment for you. What is it? Because Showtime running in the show, and you fucked over Showtime, and you pulled out of your deal, and you didn't give them the Wilder fight, and then you ran over there with Eddie to the zone, and you signing on this fight by fight basis crap. Is it a network difference? What's going on? I tell you what's going on. AJ not 100% that the Wilder fight is happening next, man. That's what it is. They not 100% over there. I hear the news headlines today. Oh, Eddie Hearn is talking about throwing Wilder a 2-fight deal and yada, yada, yada. Yo, man, they not 100, because if they was 100 that they were really going to make this fight next, your man will be in the building. Eddie would be in the building. They would be in the building, not over in the UK doing whatever it is that they like to do, fishing, whatever. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be doing that, bruh. Time difference. When Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko, what did Fury do? Riddle me that. What did Fury do? Fury did, man. Fury got on the first thing smoking, and he came over here to a Wilder fight, and he got in the ring. That's what he did. He didn't do no, oh, I'm going to miss the fight, and I got things to do. It's so late at night, and it's going to be past my curfew, and all of this other jazz. Yo, that ain't what Fury did, and this is the reason why Fury got nothing but love coming from the Americans. How AJ going to sell in the U.S. if he don't run down on anybody? You hear me though? Oh, but when he do come over here, cruise control, it's in the middle of the night when nobody don't know. You know, he catching red eyes over here, popping up in certain little places that he's not announcing his whereabouts. Nobody don't know where he's staying. It's G14 classified. You know what I mean? That's what happened. That's how he comes to America. He don't make a splash. He makes a pebble, like throwing a pebble into the ocean. He don't make a splash. He makes it like a little. No one even know he be here. You know what I mean? Like that's how I ain't never in my life. You big, strong, muscle-bound dude. You making you ain't making no kind of splash when you crash on American shores. Man, Wilder go through you seen what happened when Wilder went overseas? Everybody knew. Cameras everywhere. Everybody, he going through the crowd. He getting stuff thrown at him. He going to war with the fans. He calling out Fury to his face. That is how champions move. You don't say, oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to be up. I just don't know. I may be asleep. I may not be asleep. This is bull. This is bull. I think they will fight Big Baby on this U.S. debut. If he does, Wilder should put it in and put it in. You know, and that tells me that these people are not 100% that they're trying to make this fight, bro. And the only way they know that, oh, well, if we in the building, we can't throw him a flat fee. Oh, we can't say, oh, well, instead of giving you 15 million, we'll give you 17.5 million. They can't do that because it's going to look terrible on them. They don't want to show up because they want to be over in the UK telling the UK fans anything that they want to hear. They don't want to face that guerrilla press. It's the guerrilla press. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's the guerrilla press, bruh. Wilder is a fraud. He exposes himself every time he opens his stupid ass mouth. I respect you, man, but you got it wrong on this one. DGO 0082. How is he a fraud when your man won't even pop up in the building? Your man won't even be at the fight. Your man won't even watch the fight. He's scared to see what Wilder might do to Fury. He don't even want to come to the fight, and you call him Wilder a fraud? Wilder, when Wilder wanted to come to the UK, he wanted to get in the ring, bro. How you gonna sit back and say he a fraud when your man don't even want to be ringside? Because he knows all the cameras are gonna be on him. He knows that everybody gonna be watching him. In the post-fight interview, everyone's gonna be looking for him. People gonna be in his ear like, yo, AJ, hey, go run up in the ring, bro. AJ, get up in the ring. AJ gonna be like, I don't want to go in the ring. Why should I have to go in the ring? I'm AJ. I don't have to go in the ring. I'm AJ. That don't make sense to me, bro. So you saying Wilder is a fraud? Yeah, AJ don't want to be in the building. All right. That don't make sense to me, man. Y'all UK fans, man. I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love for y'all. But I'm telling y'all, man, this man got y'all hypnotized to a point that I don't know what the hell y'all be saying sometimes. Y'all are actually standing by a guy that's saying he doesn't want to be ringside for a major heavyweight fight, and he gets the winner. Y'all are vouching for this. Y'all are putting y'all credibility on the line as a boxing fan to back this. I'm sorry. That's the only way I can call it. This is main man, and I call it like I see it. And I see people putting their credibility on the line as a boxing fan to say, oh, well, we're cool with it. It's all right. AJ don't have to go. It's all right. Wilder didn't come to his fight, so why should he have to go to his fight? Man, shut your ass up. You know what I mean? That don't make sense to me, bro. So that's all I'm saying, man. I agree with Shelly Finkel on this situation. And I truly believe that Anthony Joshua should be in the building. And if he want to be the alpha of this situation, if he want to be the dude that's the most feared guy, he should be the one applying the pressure, right? Shouldn't he be there ringside willing to go up in the ring and say, yeah, Wilder, what's up? All that stuff you've been talking, I'm here now. Say what you got to say. Shouldn't he be having some type of attitude like that? Instead of just, yeah, I'm good. I may catch the fight. I may not catch the fight. I don't know. I mean, shouldn't he be like that, though? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. When you black, when you're a black, loud, athletic champ, people got a problem. Sounds whack. That's supremacy. That shit over. You hear me though? Yeah, that's whack. All that. Oh, he's too loud and he's too. Oh, he sounds stupid and he's. Oh, this man is turning up like we could, because he's trying to tell everybody, look, this is I am who I say I am, and I'm down to show it against whoever. That's what he's trying to do. Of course, man. Look, man. Yo, man. Anybody who think, man, that Wilder is this and Wilder is that. I just got finished watching the All Access Part 2. And, yo, my man got the little thing that like a ski lift that takes him out to the lake. So for all that loud and all of these stupid names y'all calling them, son, he living good. He living damn good. I love to have one of them shits in the back of my house. God damn. I'm not a UK fan. I'm a boxing fan. I have been watching Wilder over 40 fights to know he is full of shit. If that's the case, DGO, then why ain't Anthony Joshua going to the fight to prove it? Why is all of this talk got to keep happening? You know where Wilder going to be. You know what I mean? You know what's going. If Wilder lose, you could be right there laughing ringside like, I told you all. He is not who he says he is. That can be him, right? Or if Wilder wins, he could be that dude to walk up in the ring saying, let's do this. That's all I'm saying. So DGO, if you're a boxing fan, you should be feeling me. You should be understanding where I'm coming from. What a great way to get the U.S. fans aware of who you are on the Wilder Fury bill. British true boxing fan, hats off to you. I agree with you 100%. What other way to raise the roof off and to get the casuals and to get the diehards, everybody going back and forth, turned all the way up? We just seen a week ago or so when Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford confronted each other. Look at the smoke that did. Man, look at the waves that sent around the boxing world. What would happen if AJ is ringside at the Wilder Fury fight? What happens? Yo, we were going to be talking about this for months. Man, oh my. We're going to be evaluating every word, every facial expression, you name it. You know what I mean? And it could go down that way, but AJ has to participate. You know AJ don't want that smoke. Ronald, I'm with you, bro. Ron, my main man, what's up with you, Mo? As you said, what's up, homie? Good to see you. I'm going to get you up on here, bro. We're going to chop it up, real talk. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I don't understand, bro. How could anybody vouch for this? That this dude should not come to the fight? Man, yo. And then, like I said before, the best way to call a bluff is to actually be there in person and put the gorilla press on the man right there in person. Call a bluff right there. Make us all sit back and say, damn, I ain't know Wilder was like that. Wilder act like he ain't want no problems. That's the way you do it. Not just sit over in the UK and talk all this bullshit. You know what I mean? That ain't how you do it. Fury told you why Wilder took the fight, and it's as simple as that. What did Fury say? Because everything I've heard Fury say, Fury been bigging up Wilder. He's a warrior. He's a true champion. He's the real champ. He ain't like AJ. He ain't putting a bunch of polished shit and polished tricks in the game. That's all I've been hearing Fury say. Tell me what I heard Fury say. Sean, what up with you, Sean? It's funny, the same guys who said Wilder shouldn't go to the AJ fight are now all acting like AJ needs to go. So you sitting here, you one of them dudes too, huh? You sitting here saying that AJ should not go to the Wilder fight. Man, come on, bruh. Drop the crap, bruh. This is boxing. Dog, stop it. Dog, this ain't no friendly thing. It's about applying pressure. It's about bigging up a mega fight. It's about many different reasons. AJ should come to this fight. Look, the same way that AJ make the charge that, oh, nobody knows Wilder. No one knows Wilder in his own neighborhood. Nobody don't know you either, bruh. Nobody don't know AJ. So why ain't he here? More UK fans know Wilder than American fans know AJ, and that's real talk. That's real talk. Did Wilder go to AJ versus Pac? Let me ask you this question. Why didn't Wilder go over there to do his commentating job as he was supposed to do? Because he was told what? Oh, he couldn't come in the ring. Was he not told that, Sean? Was not Wilder ringside at AJ versus Klitschko? Riddle me that. You did. Has AJ ever ran up on Wilder ever? Has AJ ever been in the same state as Wilder? Riddle me that. Riddle. Oh, he should have. Oh, he should have. I agree. He should have. That's the point I'm making to you, bruh. Like, come on, man. Come on. Wilder was offered money to commentate at the Povetkin fight. Yeah. So what? So I'm justifying one. That's not the point, Sean. Sean, we in the fourth quarter of this fight. This thing is going down in April. They want it to happen in April. Why ain't AJ in the building? The man is saying, he's not saying, oh, I can't come because I have family issues, or I have medical emergency that I have to go and get my foot worked on. That ain't what he's saying. He's saying, I'm just not going to be there because, it's going to be so late and it's going to be past my curfew. That's the reason he's saying he's going, blah. It's all good, bro. I show love to everybody. Cruise Control, man. I love everybody, man. I'm not. This ain't some channels that block comments that you don't like. I take everybody. You know what I mean? It's all good with me. We boxing fans at the end of the day. And Wilder has a rematch clause with Fury. Wilder has a rematch clause with Fury if he loses, not if he wins. All right, if he loses. So don't try to come in, bro. You making excuses. You got more excuses than a dude on death row. You know what I mean? We all know, man. You know what I mean? Like, dog, it's no excuse. As a boxing fan, you should want to see this confrontation on camera, on pay-per-view, in front of the world, in LA, in front of the City of Angels. There ain't no reason why you don't want to see a confrontation like this. Like I just told you, Sean, the same way that we saw Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford go at it, and we talked about that I broke down every sentence of it. The vid still stands. That's the type of thing that will happen beyond a confrontation with these two. You know what I mean? It's a two-way rematch clause. But look, at the end of the day, Wilder AJ don't want to be in the building because of the pressure. Because he's going to have to be forced to answer questions and get on record with things that he don't want to be on record with. He's going to have to be forced to say, yes, this fight is definitely happening. He's going to be on record of saying, yes, we are going to offer Deontay Wilder a respectable offer. He's going to be on record for these things, but he don't want to do that. He want to be over in the UK saying whatever he's saying to anybody who would listen. He want IFL TV to say, oh, go ahead, AJ. Why isn't that happening? Well, it's not happening because Wilder won't accept $17.5 million flat. That's what he want to do. You know what I mean? That's what he want to do. Rematch or no rematch, AJ should be there. No question, bro. No, it ain't no excuse, Edge. It ain't no excuse, bro. AJ should be in the building. This is an investment for him. This is an investment. This is your next opponent. I tried to give the example earlier in the video. Remember when Muhammad Ali showed up at Sonny Liston's house? Dog, like those days are so far gone that it don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Wilder went on a radio show instead of going over to the UK. Come on, bro. You're reaching. You are reaching, man. Dog, Wilder was there at the Klitschko fight. He was trying to get the winner. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this question, Sean. Like I posed this earlier in the video also. Remember when Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko? What did Tyson Fury do? He came over here on the first thing smoking, and he got into Wilder's face. You know what I mean? This is why we respect Tyson Fury, because it ain't no act. It ain't no gimmick. Nobody got to force him to do it. Nobody got to pay him to do it. He does it because he wants to do it. And in AJ's case, he don't, you telling me, oh, this got to happen in that. Come on, man. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. If you are a boxing fan, you should want AJ there. What's the issue? Hey, Bad News Brown Boxing, I agree with you 100%. You ain't no issue. It's all excuses. Anybody who says that they don't want AJ in the building is making excuses. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. The fight never happened. It's all an act. The dudes go out drinking afterwards. Come on, man. You know what, man? See, this is what I be talking about, bro. You can't diffuse this. Let me remind you of something, Sean Newton. Let me remind you of something. WBC champion versus the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Two warriors, the two top heavyweights, two of the top three heavyweights are fighting each other. And the other one won't even be able to stay up beyond his curfew to watch the fight. He'll watch highlights. He'll watch YouTube videos on it. Oh, I heard Hatman talk about it, and he said the fight wasn't that good. So I mean, maybe I'll watch it and maybe I won't. That's AJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, there ain't no excuses, man. There ain't no excuses. And the more excuses I hear, the more I'm just laughing. Because I'm like, yo, this shit sounds stupid. You know what I mean? It sounds dumb what y'all saying, for real. If you are a true boxing fan, I say to you, do not put your credibility as a boxing fan on the line and say that you do not want AJ to pop up at this fight. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Because it's going to make you look dumb. We are boxing fans at the end of the day, and we want to see all of these men in the building. I have no second guessing that if Deontay Wilder, well, when he beats Tyson Fury, that he is going to call out AJ. He ain't going to sit back and say, well, I don't know if I want the fight, or I don't know. He going to say he right there. Matter of fact, he in row 1B right there, sitting beside that little fat dude right there. Tell him to come in the ring. That's going to be Wilder. Tell him to come in the ring right now. And AJ going to be sitting back like, oh, no, I didn't think they were going to call on me. I didn't think they were going to call me out. He wants to be, if I come, there's going to be rules. There's going to be rules. I'll come, but guess what? You can't acknowledge me. You can't let nobody know I'm there. You can't say my name more than 3 times. And then maybe I'll think about coming. And afterwards, I got to have an exit that only I can go out of. That's the only way the man going to come. You know what I mean? Fans didn't like it when Deontay said he was going to kill a guy. Now he's so friendly. He can't win. Sean Isaacs, you know that's boxing talk, bro. Come on with the PC, bro. Come on with the PC. The man say he won't catch a body. It's boxing talk. You know it. You know it, and I know it. We've heard worse than that in the sport of boxing. Were you a Mike Tyson fan, my man? Were you a Mike Tyson fan? Because if so, we can go through some of the shit that Tyson said. I can give you many other heavyweights for that matter. Fury is top 3 based on what again? Based on the fact that he beat the man that beat the man that beat the man that beat the man. If it don't have to be heat, they are squaring off. That's what matters. That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters. You know, Eddie Hearn has this thing of saying, well, I don't know if the fight's going to sell, and my offer is going to be based on how the pay-per-view numbers do between him and Fury. Well, guess what? If you want to prop up a fight between AJ and Wilder, and you want to send it through the roof, what's the best way to make that happen? Us talking about it can go so far. Us on YouTube, we doing our job. We talking about it. We going to war with each other. That's the most that we can do. In order for this fight to be larger than life, these men have to confront each other. Period. This and this new call-out thing are bullshit. Yeah. But Duke, then what's up with you, homie? We got this calling out from overseas is bullshit to me. This sitting back in a comfy interview in the coziness of your own home, with your dog running back and forth and your kids playing and saying, oh, yeah, of course I want to fight. That form of call out is bullshit to me. The form of call outs that I love is, like I said before, popping up at the dude's house, popping up at his family barbecue, Shannon the Cannon. I eat what you eat, champ. I eat what you eat, champ. That's the style I like. You know what I mean? That's what I like, bro. That's what I like. Tyson said he was going to eat Lennox's kids. Savage. You did. Now everybody in today's PC world is like, oh, that's so wrong. I can't believe he's so disrespectful. He said he want to catch a body. Oh, my God. Oh, Dominic Brazil. Somebody, let's go start a GoFundMe for Dominic Brazil because he embarrassed the man in front of his kid. Bruh, at the end of the day, this is boxing, okay? This ain't rugby. This ain't bowling. You know what I mean? This is boxing. This is about warrior shit. You know what I mean? It's not his brand. AJ is playing the face. Deontay is playing the heel, which is ironic because one is a preacher's son and the other is a former drug dealer. Man, look, y'all looking way too deep. Y'all going way too deep. At the end of the day, these are 2 men that's supposed to be the biggest names in boxing, at heavyweight boxing. These are supposed to be world champions. These are supposed to be men who are talking about hundreds of millions of dollars that can go down and making a damn fight. That's all it is. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Real talk. Joshua will not be there to further hype up Wilder's ticket sales. If Wilder wants 50% or something, bro, the ticket's going to be already sold. The ticket's going to already be sold. If the man is coming to the building, the tickets, matter of fact, I'll buy his ticket. Put it to you like that. If AJ was to say, oh, I'm going to the fight, tell AJ to holler at me. I'll buy his ticket. I don't care what it costs. I'll buy it. I'll give him a first row ticket. I'll send him there my damn self. You hear me? That's what I'm talking about. Man, come on with this ticket. These excuses are super lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. How many Wilder versus Fury is going to do with all? How many Wilder versus Fury is going to do with all the call outs? The fact of the matter is, it don't matter, man. You know, as a boxing fan, I don't know what it's going to do for ticket sales. I don't know how many pay-per-views going to be sold. I really don't give a shit. I just want to see the fight. I want to see two of the biggest names at heavyweight square off so we can stop arguing amongst each other who's better than who. The only way you get down to brass tacks, man, the only way that this stuff makes sense is when they fight, is when they square off with each other. You dig? In this social media PC era that we living in now, you know, anybody can appear to be whatever. But when they right in front of each other, when they feeling that gorilla press on each other, when they feeling that pressure, that grown man pressure, that's when you see who about what. Not all this. I don't come from the social media age. I come from an era where, dog, when you got a problem, when you really want to see what somebody about, you go holler at them. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? But you was mad when Wilder didn't see to UK. I was mad that Wilder didn't go to the UK. Yeah, I agree. But then the reason I was mad that Wilder didn't go to the UK was the fact that I wanted him to draw more attention to their fight. But then once it came out that Eddie Hearn was willing to put Dillian White in his face, he wasn't trying to make the actual AJ fight. Once it got to be known that Wilder had to come in there with all of these rules and stipulations and all of this other jazz, I started to understand Wilder is not putting any rules on AJ for coming over. He's just saying, come on over. You ain't got to pay for your ticket. What you need us to put you in a hotel? We'll pay for your hotel room too. What else do you need? Need a limo to pick you up at the airport? We got you there, bro. We just need you in the building because I'm going to put this grown man pressure on you and I'm going to see you buckle in front of the world. And we're going to get you on record of saying we want a fair fight. You're down to make the fight. You're going to tell Eddie to make the fight. We want to see your facial expression. We want to see your body language. We want to see all of these things. All right, it's easy to feel comfortable, ladies and gentlemen, in an interview. It's easy to feel comfortable and say, yeah, I'm the king of the world. Nobody can beat me. It's easy to do that. You hear me? When you over in the UK. But come on, man. This is the biggest fight in heavyweight since when? Since the AJ and Klitschko fight. This is the biggest fight. Oh, it may be even bigger than that. This is the biggest fight since Lennox and Tyson. You kidding me? And you telling me he shouldn't be in the building? Man, y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny. The fight will happen without all of this hate back and forth from fans. It will happen. Yeah. How long, Sean? Sean, how long we been saying that, bro? We want this fight now. This fight is baked. All right? We want this fight now. We tired of hearing all this talk. You know what I mean? We want to see it happen. Finkel and Warner probably wouldn't let Hearn cash cow in the building. Are you looking forward to White Chisora 2? I'm not looking forward to White Chisora 2 because to me, the implications, I would have rather seen White versus Ortiz. And after what happened with Luis Ortiz, it just turned me off to that. You know, the man, Luis Ortiz, called White out to his face and he called his bluff. That sits heavy with me. But it's going to be an entertaining fight. So what is the point if they don't matter? Because AJ is selling 100,000. What is that? 100,000 without all the extra. Him and Wilder would do big numbers, bro. So if he's selling 100,000 without all the extra, maybe he'll sell 200,000. I don't know. But bro, you got to get casuals involved. I can't say it enough. We keep Eddie Hearn always goes back to this excuse of, well, don't nobody know Wilder. So we're going to pay him depending on the pay-per-view numbers. Well, don't nobody know AJ either. So what if we're going to get to this goal of letting these two fighters be known? Do you not know if these two men square off, ESPN going to play it, Showtime going to play it. It's going to be talked about on YouTube for months. You know what I mean? We will big this fight. This fight will be larger than life. I mean, larger than life. AJ is selling 100,000 of $25 tickets, bro. He's not selling 100,000 of tickets here in America. That's starting price. That's sitting back in the nosebleeds when you need binoculars, starting at $65. He's selling tickets over there where you can easily, get a ticket. I spend more, on soda pops in 2 days over here. That'll be the price of their tickets over there, bro. Like they ain't selling. You gotta move. If you want major money, if you want that real money, you gotta hype this thing up. You can sell 100,000 of them little cheap tickets over at the O2, no problem. You let Wilder go over there and fight. He could do the same damn thing. I'm willing to bet it. Who is Joshua? Kylock, you say, who is Joshua? I don't even know either, bro. I'm starting to forget who he is the whole time. When Wilder signs the contract, Sean, you're wrong for that. Well, which contract you talking about? The $15 million flat rate contract or the one where he was offered $50 million? Riddle me that. AJ's ringside tickets cost a lot more than Wilder's. Are you serious? James Burrell, are you serious? You ain't serious, right? You playing with me, right? I'm a pretend. I'm gonna leave you with that one and let you think about 45,000 for a ringside. AJ, stop lying. I ain't never heard nobody pay no $45,000 for a ringside ticket at an AJ fight. And if that is the case, that's like 1-2 seats. From what I hear from the British fight fans, they say no. These tickets are cheap. I don't know where you getting your info. I need a link to that, bro. Real talk. No contract, no reason to go. These new age boxing fans are killing me, bro. Oh my God. No contract, no reason to go. Oh my God. How's there ever going to be a contract if he don't go, man? How's there ever going to be a contract if he don't go? Real money. He got like 30 mil for the Parker fight. Wow, the biggest payday is 3 mil because 30 million ain't 50 mil. 30 million ain't 50 mil or 50%, whichever one is greater, Duketon. Last I checked. You're talking 30 mil. Here we are talking numbers like promoters. We are boxing fans. But if you want to talk numbers, 30 million ain't 50 million, brother. Or 50%, whichever one is great. 50 million guaranteed, might I add. So, you saying, wow, why should he go over there and cause up all the ruckus with Wilder when he can just make 30 million and go and fight Joe Smoke? That's what you telling me, right? And you vouching for that as a boxing fan. Come on, bro. Sell the fans something that could not happen. What the fuck? That's some LDBC. Why can't it happen, James Burrell? Riddle me that. Why can't it happen? Tell me why can't it happen? Do you have inside knowledge as to why it can't happen? Because last I heard AJ say it can happen. If I get 50 million, we'll make the fight happen. Those were AJ words. You telling me something that can't happen. How it can't happen? When he didn't go to Joshua's fight with Parker, do you feel the same about Joshua not coming? Hell yeah, I feel the same way. I went in on Wilder, absolutely, because I wanted Wilder to go over there and take the narrative. Also, Nelson Santos, don't forget, when I went in on that video, that was before the $50 million offer. I wanted Wilder to take back charge of the narrative. And I wanted him to go over there, rings on fingers, bossing up like a straight Don, like I said in that video. But that was before Wilder says, you know what? No, cool out. Everybody cool out. I got this. $50 million or 50%. And here's your words of you saying that. That gave him the narrative back, bro. Now he could then on top of that, he took the Luis Ortiz fight after Luis Ortiz popped up for PEDs. Come on, man. Y'all killing me. There isn't a contract. What did Shelly Finkel just say? I read Shelly Finkel's quote at the beginning of this thing. Shelly Finkel says, if Joshua really wanted this fight, why doesn't he come to the fight? If Joshua wants this fight, then after Wilder beats Fury, they will put a legitimate offer on the table and we'll accept it or we won't. And if they don't put down a reasonable offer, we'll move on. So what is that telling you, bruh? Put down a reasonable offer, a contract, show up, get the fans involved, and we get this fight cracking. Come on. I don't get it, man. I don't understand why everybody talking numbers, man. Y'all killing me with this number shit. I'm not into it for the numbers. I don't care how much. I don't give a damn if they fighting for popsicle sticks. I want to see the fight before the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. You got Wilder over here doing his part. He has the WBC. He's going for the lineal. And now you got AJ over there with the rest of the belts. Why are you? Who cares what numbers and all of this other jazz? Come on, man. A king don't chase peasants. Well, he ain't no king over here, James. He ain't no king over here. That man could walk down this street right now and nobody would know who the hell he is, other than who's the dude with the muscles. Never, I never seen who's that. What did Reggie Miller call him? Anthony Johnson. So if he's such a king, Anthony Johnson such a king, you know what I mean? Why the hell don't Reggie Miller know who he is? And he's a goddamn on TV, on air commentator. You know what I mean? Man, kill that noise. He's a king over there in the villages of the UK. But when it comes to where the big money's at, where it comes to where the real smoke is at, nobody never heard of. Wilder ain't no king over here. Wilder ain't no king over there. The point of the matter is Wilder fighting Fury over there. Wilder is fighting Tyson Fury. If you don't agree to anything, James Burrell, you should say that, well, the top three heavyweights is Wilder, Fury, and AJ. You got to say that, right? You got to at least concede that. Two of the top three heavyweights are fighting one another. Should not the third one be at the damn fight? I don't get that. Should he not be at the fight? More people know AJ than Wilder. Not over here, bro. I don't know who told you that lie. Not over here. We see Wilder on Showtime. We see Wilder on all the radio stations and all of these. I don't. Not over here. Maybe over there. Are you British or are you from the States? Let me know that, James. But I know for sure over here, when I talk to more casuals, oh yeah, we like that dude, the wild dude. They may not know his name exactly, but the wild dude is good enough for me. Do you know who Anthony Joshua is? Anthony Joshua. Is that the dude that used to play? Used to be a swimmer or something? Nah. Anthony Joshua, the champion. Nah, I never heard of him, bro. Wilder ain't beat nobody. He is a LDBC hype job. First off, shout out to the LDBC. Second off, he is not a hype job, bro. You know what I'm saying? He is not a hype job, and he's far from a hype job. I've never seen a hype job WBC champion. I never seen a hype job almost get knocked out and then still come back to win against a very dangerous Luis Ortiz. I've never seen a hype job who's been in the ring with every opponent he's been in the ring with, he stopped. Never seen a hype job like that. That must be the first hype job of his kind. You can see AJ in every Under Armour store worldwide. Get the hell out of here. You can see him in every Under Armour. Man, get out of here, bro. All right, man. I hear you, bro. King Kong, Ortiz, Fury, and Wilder teams too much smoke. You know, y'all can, like I say, play like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all can sit here and just want to take shots at Bomb Squad all day. But at the end of the day, it's AJ not coming to the fight and then not giving you a real reason as to why he's not even coming. He's just like, no, I'm not coming because I'm not coming. You know what I mean? He ain't even telling you the real reason. He's just like, I ain't coming. Get out of here, bro. Ortiz is a hype job too. Then why won't AJ fight him, James? Why didn't AJ fight him? You know what I mean? If Ortiz is such a hype job, when he was down there with Hearn, why didn't AJ fight him again? Riddle me that. And why did Dillian White call him out and say all of these? And then when Ortiz called his bluff, he didn't fight him. So if he's such a hype job as you claim, why is these people playing games? I don't understand. No, he shouldn't be at the fight. Oh, Xavier. No, he shouldn't be at the fight. If Wilder would have gone to the UK for AJ's fight and do his part, why is AJ going to boost Wilder? Oh, my God. Do you not understand? By boosting Wilder, as you claim, it boosts himself as well. How many times? This is like in this current Wilder versus Fury fight, right? You see these two men bigging up each other, maybe not because they really believe it, because at the end of the day, when they beat whoever wins, they don't want people running around saying, oh, this guy was this or he was a bum. You said it. No, you big each other up because you want everybody to know that you got a game opponent. And on top of that, by bigging up Wilder, bigs up the fight with Wilder. So it's an investment. That's what it is. It's an investment. It's not, oh, I'm more popular than you. Oh, I can do what you can't do. It's not about that, bruh. It's about if you want this fight, and you really want it larger than life, as Eddie Hearn claims it to be, then you got to put the work in to do such. You got to do that. Sean says Big Baby wouldn't lack the cojones to call out the winner. That's for sure. Ain't Big Baby out right now calling out AJ? Ain't Big Baby out right now calling out Dillian White? Last I checked, they won't give Big Baby. They are doing the same thing to Big Baby as they did to Luis Ortiz. Period. You know what I mean? Period. This is why Big Baby, though, he got love. He got fake public love for Eddie Hearn. At the end of the day, he'll never be locked in with no Matchroom and locked in with no DAZN. He keeps his options open because he know Eddie Hearn is full of shit. You know what I mean? He knows this. We know you're all mad because you went to AJ because you want AJ to sell Wilder's tickets for him. Man, look, I'm talking about AJ to be at the fight. I didn't ask AJ to go up onto a Showtime All Access. I don't want. I mean, you sound dumb as shit too. But by the way, I didn't ask AJ to do anything that I don't even want Wilder mentioning AJ's name even in the build-up to the fight with Fury. I'm well on record saying that. I don't even want them to even talk about. I don't want reporters to ask about AJ. None of that. I just want him at the fight. You did. I don't want them to speak on that, man. I don't want them to say nothing about no goddamn AJ. AJ don't exist until fight night. Feel better? AJ shouldn't exist until fight night. You know what I mean? And that's just being honest. Just pop up in the building. Take this gorilla press. Take this gorilla hawk. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, blood. That's all I'm saying. Y'all making so many excuses for your boy that it don't make no sense. It's disgusting to see it, man. Oh, he shouldn't do it because he's the top dog. Oh, he shouldn't do it, man. Muhammad Ali got to be turning, man. Mike Tyson got to be sitting back. Even Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis, like, dog, what the? I don't understand this type of stuff. Even Lennox, the great Lennox Lewis, UK fighter, UK champion, he can't get down with this. Nobody can get down with this. You know what I mean? I don't understand, man. This is crap, bro. He should be at the fight. If AJ was fighting Tyson Fury, I would be here yelling from the rooftops the same way that I am now, saying that Wilder should be ringside. I'd be saying the same thing. Wilder should be ringside. Wilder should be in the building. Wilder should be there. Wilder should be. That would be me, and you know it. You know it. Ain't no difference. Wilder could have attended when AJ fought Parker and Povetkin, but nobody questioned. If that was the case, Marks, was that not the same fight that Eddie Hearn was going down the road of trying to put Dillian White on him? Was that not the same fight? Was that not the same fight when they said that Wilder could not come in the ring? Wilder he can't come in the ring, okay? He can't yell bomb squad, all right? He has to wear white colors, light colors. You know, he can't wear anything dark, okay? He's got to be out of the building before the 12th round. Is that not the same fight? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Hey, America, let our UK boy AJ sleep now. Bye. Hashtag King Joshua. Yeah, let him sleep. Yeah, let him go dream of sugar plums and all that dancing in his head or however the story. Let him go over there to do that because he don't want to worry about his $50+ million impossible investment of his next fight. Nah, he shouldn't worry about that. You're right. You 100%. Lennox Lewis is a PBC shield. Damn, that's disrespectful to the great Lennox Lewis. You don't know where he gets his paychecks from. Damn. Well, like I got nothing but respect for Lennox Lewis, and you will never hear me disrespect a champion like Lennox Lewis, former lineal champion, a man who beat everybody in their mamas. You will never hear me disrespect that man like that. Man, Wilder and Fury are both good at what they do. Do you think this could be a close draw type of fight? I think it could be a good fight. I do think it could be a close fight. I do think, but I don't think it'd be in Wilder's favor for it to go 12 rounds. Because if Fury's in good enough shape to go 12 rounds and withstand the punching power of Deontay Wilder through his feints and actually hypnotize Wilder, that's going to spell bad news. Because Klitschko wasn't a bad fighter when Fury fought him. Klitschko wasn't a bad fighter. Klitschko just got caught in the twilight zone. Klitschko didn't know when this guy was going to swing, when this guy was going to move. He looking at his body like movement and body. He didn't know when to swing himself. If Wilder gets caught into that daze and then he looks up and it's the 11th round, that's not going to be good, man. It's not going to be good. Playing Fight Night Champion while listening to this. About time we had a new boxing game. Hey, Sean, hey, you got to see me, dog. Made Man 511. That's me on Fight Night Champion. I am the dude. I play no games. You come see me. I am the man with the plan, taking over Japan in a tan van, cuz you can come and see me up on that Fight Night Champion whenever. And we do need a new fight game, man. I don't know what the hell hold up with that. EA Sports, get on your shit, man. Get on your game. Real talk, bro. But yeah, fight fans, man. I'm glad y'all joined me up in here tonight, man. I don't understand what I know. I have a lot of UK subscribers, and I got nothing but love for y'all. Y'all know it's nothing but love between me and y'all. But at the end of the day, man, y'all cannot be vouching for AJ to not pop up at this fight. I ain't talking about the booster fight. I ain't talking about for ticket sales. I ain't talking about for none of that. I don't want them mentioning AJ. I love what Wilder is on record saying. Why y'all keep don't ask me about AJ. Fury, and see, the sad thing is, Fury don't even, Fury like it's 50-50 or nothing. So they ain't got no reason to mention my name. You know what I'm saying? They know not to even talk me up because at the end of the day, we got nothing to talk about unless you're talking 50-50. See, this, I love that, man. I love that. Wilder going to look like Curly from the Three Stooges trying to land on Fury. His bum ass is losing to Fury anyway. James Burrell, you should be sure to be here at the post-fight video. I will be live. Please be sure to be here because I will remember that comment. You say he's going to be like Curly from the Three Stooges. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I like Fury, man. And I got nothing but love for Fury. But at the end of the day, dog, you cannot sit out of the ring that damn long and come back and fight Joe Sixpack and his cousin and then say, oh, you're back at the top of your game. You get me? And I'm also concerned, is Ben Davis, his new trainer, the 25-year-old trainer, is that dude ready for this level? Is that dude ready to coach at this level? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. They got Freddie Roach in the corner, and I think it's more so to help Ben. Is he ready for this level? These are all questions no one's talking about. Come on, bro. Even if he wasn't allowed in the ring, they offered him a simple job to commentate, but he wilded through his dummy out there. Yeah, that's just one. That's one part. Yeah, he was not only not allowed in the ring, but Eddie Hearn, leading up to that moment, was talking about Dillian White, right? They wanted Dillian White to fight my main man Bomb Squad. That's what that was. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to be coming over there, having a dip and dodge. Then it's going to be the UK fans like, oh, yeah, he doesn't want to fight Dillian White neither. He is such a duck. He just ducks everybody. He don't want to fight AJ. He don't want to fight. That would have been the narrative, man. And he didn't want to set himself up for that. Now, let me be honest with you. I don't think, now, and y'all know my video. That video's been heard around the freaking world. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would have been the worst thing if Wilder would have went. But at the end of the day, I can understand him not wanting to be constrained. Because if guess what, over here in America, if AJ come, we want him in the ring. We want him in the ring. We want him to run up. We want him to pull up before the fight if he wants to. We want him to do these things. Who the hell wants to come over here under a bunch of rules and regulations, bruh? Like, cut all that, man. He ducked White. See, there it is right there. He ducked White to fight Ortiz. See? There it is. You know what I mean? And that would have been the narrative right there if that man would have went over there and they would have been like, fight Dillian White, and then we'll give you AJ. Last I checked, did not Wilder tell Dillian White to fight Ortiz and then I'll give you a shot? James, did he not tell him that? Riddle me that. But at the end of the day, like I said before, man, we want AJ to run up. We want AJ to pull up. We want AJ to grow a pair. You dig? We want AJ to stand on his own too. We tired of hearing all these IFL interviews and him, oh, I'll take 50 million. Oh, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll take the fight. Maybe I won't take the fight. Yeah, I said it, but I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I said it. Oh, he's such a bum. He's such a bum. We tired of that shit, bro. Say it. Say it to the man's face. You hear me? Deontay's knocked out every man he's faced, and people say he's a bum. Ridiculous. Guy deserves so much more love. Sean Isaacs, hats off to you for that comment. I couldn't have put it no better. Like I told somebody earlier in the stream, how can he be a hype job when every man he's faced, he's knocked out, including Luis Ortiz? How can you call him that, bro? He is the WBC champion going to fight the lineal champion. AJ didn't want to fight Tyson Fury for whatever reason. But he ain't want to fight him. He ain't want to fight none of the top 3 heavyweights. He wants to keep on with this diva shit. You know what I'm saying? So cut it, man. Me and others here online believe that Eddie Hearn wants to fight, but it's Anthony Joshua that doesn't want to fight. What's your opinion? No, I believe that it's Barry Hearn that doesn't want to fight. Let's not forget the audio. We got audio proof of the real man who runs the show, Barry Hearn, on record saying that they want to drag this thing out. So let's not forget. I think Barry Hearn is behind the scenes actually running this show, and he is the one that's dragging this out. And truth be told, let's keep it all the way a buck, shall we? Before we even started all of this back and forth with each other and all of this stuff, was not Anthony Joshua on Showtime with Wilder? There wouldn't have been no network impediments right there. Was they not on the same damn network? Why didn't the fight happen then? Riddle me that. No problem with any fighter stepping up in the ring unless it's a contract sign or the fight is most definitely next. Anything else is just circus act. So let me ask you this. Because when Tyson Fury came over here and got into the face of Wilder, was there a contract? Was there a contract? I don't remember no contract being signed. It wasn't no damn contract, bro. How many fights actually have a contract made before the two fighters face one another? It's rare and far and in between. Come on, bro. You know that. As a boxing fan, you know contracts come after the fight is baked. You know that, bro. Come on, bro. Black Horseman Promotions in the building. What's up, homie? What's up with you? Yes, sir. Smash that like button for the boy. Smash that like button for the boy. Y'all hear me putting this work in? Smash the like button, man. You know what I mean? Yo, come on, man. Y'all killing me, man. All these excuses, just cut it out, bro. Just cut it out. It don't have to be a contract in place. The way you get to a contract, the way you get to a final contract is that you build it and you bake it and you make everybody get involved. I'll bring it up again. A week or so ago, Earl Spence Jr. pulled up on turns Bud Crawford. Ain't no contract, but that sent the boxing world into a frenzy. That could have damn near broke the internet. You know what I'm saying? It made everybody go crazy. You see a contract in place? But no, but there should be. You know what I mean? You guys are full of it. Wilder don't go to Joshua fights, but talk about a lot of bullshit. Really, wait. Joshua went, bruh. Wilder was at Joshua in Klitschko. What are you talking about? Let me repeat that for everybody who didn't hear me, Jesse Smith. Wilder was at AJ and Klitschko. Which fight did AJ ever come to Wilder's? What are you talking about, bruh? What you saying? You did. And the only reason he turned down to go to the Parker fight is because he got put with rules and regulations and he got Dillian White thrown in his face. So he says, you know what? No, that's all right. I ain't going over there. And then on top of that, right behind that, offered him $50 million. His biggest guaranteed, better yet, boxing's biggest guaranteed payday. What are you saying, bruh? What are you saying? If that Fury versus Wilder fight happened, then at that time, then the fight surely would have been bigger than it is now. I don't give a shit about that. You're a promoter? You're a promoter, Mr. Martz? Are you a promoter? Huh? Are you betting on it or whatever the case? Or are you just a boxing fan? Riddle me that. I don't know, because I don't know how many units, how many seats. I see people, it's funny to me. I do constant uploads here on YouTube. And I be seeing people do videos talking about oh my God, there's 100 seats available. Oh, the fight's not selling out. Why do you give a shit? I don't understand, because guess what? Whether there be 2 people in the building, 3 people in the building, 3 million people in the building, I'll be watching the fight. You know what I mean? Period. Yeah, so come on, man. Like, yeah, 50 mil left. What you saying, James? You said that's not real talk? He didn't offer the man 50. No, I'll take that back. 50 million or 50%, whichever one is greater. So possibly more than $50 million. Let's get it correct, shall we? Let's get it correct. You know what I mean? British True Boxing fan, is it true that in boxing in the U.S. contracts aren't usually signed into fight night? That's what we're hearing. And we've heard that. We've heard a lot of trainers say that. I've heard a lot of behind the scenes people say that. That may be the case. You see Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. is coming up, but their contract ain't finalized yet, right? So it happens that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? This is what I'm talking about. They just did a press conference together, yet AJ can't run in the ring because there's no contract signed, at least according to some of y'all fans. AJ shouldn't go to the fight because the contract ain't signed. Here we got a big pay-per-view fight about to happen between Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr., and their contract ain't even done. What are you talking about? When I say bigger, I mean in interest, not in fight attendance. So you saying that the Fury and it's enough interest there, bro. There's enough. It's interest by the boxing fans. Are you interested? That's all you need to worry about. Do you want to see the fight? There's a lot of interest in that fight. Trust me when I tell you. We do know AJ's clout is declining since the Takam and to prevent. Yeah, you see, the numbers are dipping. I did a video about that actually, man, and those numbers are dipping for everybody who's so interested in numbers, and it took everything in me to make that video, by the way. But for everybody who was interested in numbers, we see his numbers declining. You know what I mean? And on top of that, like, yo, man, I'm not the type of dude that say, yo, oh, well, AJ got clipped by this guy, so of course you don't want to see. This is the heavyweight division. Anybody can win any given fight in the heavyweight division. All I'm saying is we want to see the fight. Let us see the damn fight at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Matchroom never posts their official numbers anyway in comparison to Wilder's numbers as of lately. Yeah, it don't matter, bro. All I just know is this fight will be for the total undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Every belt, all the marbles, history-making event, and we alive as boxing fans to see it. That's all I know. You know what I mean? I don't know who gonna sell what. I don't care how many shirts, socks, shoes, drawers, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care what sells. All I know is I can witness history. I can witness a total undisputed heavyweight champion in my era. You know what I mean? And I can say that, damn, this was a fight that I will always remember for the rest of my days. That's all I want to see the fight for. I don't know what y'all want to see. Real shit, man. Real shit, man. You know what I mean? And that's all it is with me. But at the end of the day, I want to say that AJ should be at this fight for all the reasons that we discussed in this video. It shouldn't be about contracts. It shouldn't be about all the numbers. Oh, I'm hyping up his fight and all of this other shit. All of that stuff should be out the window. He should be there because this is the heavyweight division. This is how heavyweights move. If you want to be the baddest man on the planet, you got to prove you the baddest man on the planet. Sitting over in the IFL interview ain't the way. Fill the gorilla press. Come over here and deal with the pressure from the American fans the right way. That's how you do it. As a Wilder fan, the Luis Ortiz rematch makes me more nervous than the Joshua fight. What do you think? Oh man, yo, to be honest with you, hey, great comment, Nelson. Great comment, bro. That does make me nervous. That does make me nervous because I see Luis Ortiz as a legitimate threat. I see Luis Ortiz as a very gifted, very talented fighter. And anybody who steps into the ring with Luis Ortiz will have problems. I truly see that. This is why Dillian White got his bluff called and he backed out. Oh, I didn't know he was going to accept it. Oh my God. I didn't know anyone even heard me when I said it. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Did I say that out loud? He actually heard it. He was willing to pull himself off of the Deontay Wilder versus Fury undercard. A huge fight. And to go over there and fight Dillian White. And Dillian White, like, damn, did I say that? I didn't know there was a camera around. Somebody had an open mic around. Someone's playing a joke on me. Someone's joking, right? That was him, bro. You know what I mean? Real shit, man. AJ will maneuver around Ortiz again. Yeah, man. AJ will do that. AJ will do that, man. AJ gonna maneuver around Luis Ortiz again. And this is the reason I was very disappointed, honestly, with Luis Ortiz when he was actually willing to pull himself off that card and to sign back up with Matchroom. And we heard his training, them coming out like, yo, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Because, yo, you've already got played once. Don't get played again. Get locked in a contract with them, and they're making you fight everybody except them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Lewis Coleman in the building. What's up with you, bruh? What's up with you? AJ been ducking and hiding ever since the interview he did with Sky Sports. He tried to tell us back then that he was afraid to fight Wilder. Yeah, well done. You 100%. No, you can't. That video of if he sends me $50 million, then I'll accept the fight. That's it for me right there, bro. That's it for me. That's it. You can't get no more black and white, nothing, bro. It's it. And anything beyond that is just excuses. You know, well done. I got people in this building right now are telling me that AJ should not come to the fight. Do you hear me? Well done. I got people in my comments section telling me that AJ shouldn't come to the fight. My gosh, man. My goodness, bro. Like, dog, that's just retarded, man. PBC shitted on the fans for so long by screwing us out of a ton of great fights since 2014. So I'm anti-Wilder as a result. Collateral damage. I ain't mad at you, Xavier. You know me, bro. I'm anti-suit. I'm hashtag anti-suit. Hashtag anti-suit. I'm not happy what PBC is doing right now in boxing. Everyone else can go off and get their views and do whatever they want to do and go all happy-go-lucky about the fights that PBC is doing. I ain't happy about it by far. And I did a video. I want to bring this up. I did a video. My last video, actually, was about Terrence Crawford versus Luis Collazo. And I told people I wasn't feeling that for many different reasons. And people are like, yo, main man, made man. And I got love for y'all. Y'all know it. Main man, made man. This is a good fight. Collazo is a dangerous opponent. This is a good thing. Dude, do y'all understand that Terrence Crawford is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing? It's not so much that if it's a decent fight or if it's a good fight. This is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. And if you want to lose that status of being #1 pound-for-pound, you fight fighters like Luis Collazo. You dig? While Vasyl Lomachenko is sitting back taking on all of these top dudes, but they throwing Luis Collazo to Terrence Bud Crawford. No. PBC, if you want to send a man over, if you want to send a fighter across the street, send him Danny Garcia. They got a built-in rivalry right there that goes all the way back to the amateurs. That's all I'm saying, bro. Lewis says, why don't you like the Crawford versus? Because, Lewis, we ain't talking about a regular fighter. If this was any other fighter, I'd be like, okay, cool, stay busy, fight. It is what it is. This is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. And this is a fighter that's being allowed to come across the street when they said, oh, no, we're not going to let these dudes come, but you can take this guy. That's disrespecting to the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. You did. You don't send over the scraps of your organization and say, oh, to the #1 pound-for-pound guy, here you go. Nah, that ain't how it work. You dig? That's not how it work, homie. If you want to send me a fighter, then fine. Send me somebody worth mentioning if we're going to make this thing happen, if they're going to cross networks and stuff. Other than that, Aegis Kalvalauskas is right there. I'll watch that fight. Aegis coming off, he needs a breakout fight. I'll prefer that fight. I'll prefer any other fight, but do not send over a dude with 7 losses, 7 losses, a dude that's lost to everybody and their mamas. You sending me the bums of, you sending me fighters off the chitlin circuit, and I'm the number 1 pound for pound fighter. It's a message in that, bruh. I've been watching this game too long. It's a message, and the message is, oh, well, yeah, you want to fight somebody? Here, fight this guy. They're controlling this man. No, don't work like that. Either send me your best or don't send nobody at all, period. You know what I mean? And that's, if I'm moving that fighter, that's how I'm moving my dude. Collazo got a little clout, but Berto and Alexander, thank you. You can send Berto, you know what I mean, former champion. You can send Berto's coming off some decent wins. You know what I mean? You can send anybody else. You can send, Mikey could have came across the street. Anybody, you know what I mean? You don't send Luis Collazo, bruh. The only reason that we even okay with Keith Thurman fighting Josecito Lopez is because he set out so long. But if Thurman was an active fighter like Crawford is, and he fought Josecito Lopez, everybody will be screaming from the damn rooftops. And you know it. Crawford should have said no. Yes, Lewis. Crawford should have said no. They sending scraps over there because they're trying to lower that man's status, man. It's all a game from PBC. They didn't want to send Earl. And then to see this lets me know that they could have sent Earl. You know what I'm saying? They could have sent Earl. And I ain't even want to touch much on that in the video because I got some respect for Earl Spence Jr. But they could have sent them. If you can send Luis Collazo, you can send Earl, period. You know what I'm saying? These Thurman's leftovers, everybody's leftovers. Bruh, Amir Khan, No Chin Khan beat Luis Collazo. Everybody beat Luis Collazo. You dig? I'm pretty sure I got a couple subscribers in the comments section that can beat Luis Collazo. You dig? Like, come on, man. I can go get my uncle down there at the liquor store. He can beat Luis Collazo. The point I'm trying to make is this, bruh. This is the number 1 pound for pound fighter. All right? He got to keep his status. And in order for him to keep his status, he needs reputable opponents, not Luis Collazo. Besides of Garcia next to Spence, Spence ought to be embarrassed saying Crawford. What is this? Saying Crawford is too small. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. That was, you know, I'm looking at some recent interviews with Mike, and he just plumped now, man. And I don't know what is this thing about. He's just gonna gain all this fat and then quickly turn it to muscle, or you know. And this is the reason why when I did the test about, when I did the video about Victor Conti saying that there's no VADA testing in this fight, I was immediate to bring up the fact that Mikey gains from that, if that's true. I heard the whole, oh, Mikey said on the Spanish show is VADA testing. But if that was going to be the case, I wasn't doing that video to dump on Earl in any way. I was doing that video to dump on both of their asses because both of them had some benefit in that. You know what I'm saying? Braden says, if I make weight, Luis ass is grass. I'm trying to tell you, bro. No, Luis, look, he been out the ring prior to the 2 bums he just beat for 18 months. No, Crawford don't need to be fighting that type of opponent. He's lowering his hand in negotiations, bro. And if a fight with him and Spence or whoever else on PBC happens, his hand is being lowered in negotiations. They know what they're doing, bro. They know exactly what they're doing. If Mikey beats Earl, could he fight Danny? If Mikey beats Earl, could he fight Danny? Yeah, absolutely. You know, Danny all down for those Latin American fights, man. That'll be right up his hand. Shout out to Lewis Coleman in the super chat. Get your uncle at the liquor store some Mohawk. Hey, yo, he fuck with Thunderbird. Fuck is you talking about? What's up, Lewis? I appreciate that love, bro. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I will, man. But you know, anybody can beat that man, bro. But yeah, Mikey and Danny, you know what? Danny's upcoming fight, he fighting Adrian Granados, right? So, you know, in Danny's case, we understand. Danny's been coming up short at the welterweight division, so he needs a confidence builder again, whatever. If Mikey beats Earl Spence, then fights Crawford and beat him too, where will Mikey be on your all-time list? Mikey will be up there, Nelson. If Mikey was to come up 2 weight classes, beat Earl Spence Jr., and also then turn around and beat the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world, and then who knows, maybe you can throw Vasil Lomachenko in there as well. I will have so much respect for Mikey Garcia that, yo, I'm buying posters for real. In my office where I'm sitting at now, I'm buying posters. I got posters of fighters all around my office, and Mikey would definitely be on my wall without a doubt. Spence should get a pass for this mismatch. If this was Thurman versus Mikey, even after the long layoff, we would be dissing Thurman as a cherry picker, and maybe rightly so, but damn. Yeah, but you know, I'm with you, March. I ain't backing Spence. I'm not jumping for joy for this fight, but at the end of the day, it's Mikey that called out Spence. It's Mikey that went chasing Spence. Spence didn't ask for this. Spence was doing his own thing, trying to get Sean Porter, trying to get Keith Thurman. It's Mikey that kept on talking up Earl Spence. And so what Earl Spence supposed to do? You know what I mean? He supposed to just sit back and say, dog, like, I'm trying to ignore your dumb ass, but you keep talking about my name. Then he go over there and he turns his head the opposite way. Yeah, fuck Earl Spence, man. That Earl Spence is, dog, I'm telling you, dog, leave me alone. All right. And, you know, yeah, Earl Spence ain't shit. Earl Spence ain't shit. Bruh, you know what? Let's get it on. So that's how it kind of like for me. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to his best to ignore the dude, man. And it is crazy, man. For real. Lewis Coleman, smash the like button. Good people. This cat's been putting in good. Hey, appreciate that, Lewis, man. I do, man. Yeah, hit the like button for me, man. You know, I work hard for y'all. I do it for y'all. I want to get some of my subscribers on this channel. I get offers all day, every day from other channels, and I decline them purposely because I rather talk to my own people. I've done the whole, I don't get down with the whole channel thing because I noticed one thing when I tried to do that, a lot of channels only do it just to kind of get some attention on themselves, and that ain't what we're here for. So I would prefer to talk to some of my subscribers. Black Horseman, you know you're more than welcome. Anytime you're ready to do it, my man. Lewis Coleman, you know you're more than welcome. Any other subscribers that are faithful to this channel, you are always more than welcome to get here up on a live stream with the boy, man. We can always chop it up anytime. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Spence and Mikey, you know, I don't shit on it, but at the end of the day, I don't jump for joy about it. You know, the thing is this, though. This is going to be, Earl Spence is subjecting himself to heavy criticism with this fight, meaning that if he doesn't, do what everyone's expecting him to do, let's say he edges the victory out in a split decision, he is subjecting himself to a hell of a lot of criticism. And then people going to say, oh, you think you can do this to Terrence Crawford when Mikey, when you damn near lost to Mikey, are you serious? And he's subjecting himself to a hell of a lot of criticism by taking a fight like this, for real. But the bag is big, real shit. If Spence really wanted Porter now, he would get that fight. Mikey is probably a massive money fight for Spence. And this is what I'm saying. Hey, but you know what, Marks? I'm to a point with this stuff with the Porter, Spence, Thurman, whole situation where we see how PBC is moving. All right, you got to put this blame where it really lies. We say these fighters don't want this and these fighters don't want that. It's PBC that don't want these things to happen. They can send Luis Collazo across the street. They can make Sean Porter, and even Earl knows that if after this Mikey fight, that ain't guaranteed that he gets Sean Porter. What if Thurman wants his shot? You know what I mean? It's just PBC is doing this crap, bro. And they got dates to fill. They got a lot of dates to fill. And they are stretching this shit out on us, man. For real. They got Manny Pacquiao over there. Manny swear up and down that he going to get Floyd Mayweather next. I don't know about that. They about to eat good off this fight. Yeah, they about to eat good off this fight. Yeah, Sean, I did. I boxed back in the day, bro. I'm going to have to pull up. I have to show y'all my records, man. And you know what I'm saying? I was that dude. But something else came calling the streets and took me off my path. But I'm back on the right path now. Thank God for that. Porter good, but he's not the man. Porter is good. Porter's very good. And Porter don't duck no smoke. And that's why, I listened to Kenny Porter, and Kenny said something that really stuck with me. And I always bring this up in a lot of videos. And that was, well, I told the people that matter. I didn't say it to the media. I didn't run around. I went to the people behind the scenes that matter and said, we want Spence. And they said that Spence is busy right now fighting Mikey Garcia. That always set with me, man. That always set with me because we call Kenny Porter a lot of stuff. But when he said that, I thought that was genuine. And I could see that really going down. I don't see them fearing Spence. Y'all got to understand something, man. I love Earl Spence, and I think he's a dynamic fighter. But Spence, to me, to show me he's a great fighter, I'm sorry. I'm not on that line with a lot of people. He got more to prove. The Brook fight. I got much respect for Kell Brook. That's my main man. Y'all know it. But Brook was doing his thing until he got injured. I'm sorry. Brook was in that fight until he got injured. And as for Lamont Peterson, I don't know. That wasn't a Lamont Peterson that I know. I've never seen Lamont Peterson fight like that. So the point I'm making is I got to see Spence with that dude. Now, what he did to Brook, I don't want to diminish it. But at the end of the day, if Brook wouldn't have got injured, what if? That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You know, so it is what it is, man. And you know, the Spencer Mikey thing, let him do it. Let him. It's gonna be more. I'm looking forward to the event, the whole Cowboys Stadium thing. I see Jerry. He had him at the Redskins Cowboys game. Shout out to the Cowboys, man. My boys put down the skins. Yeah, I'm from DC, and I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm from DC, and I'm saying that. But I'm a Cowboys fan. But I've been on here for a minute, and I'm damn near going hoarse. Y'all hear my voice kind of leaving me right now, man. So I'm about to go ready to end this thing. I appreciate everybody for showing up, man. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I appreciate everybody for showing up for the live stream, and we will do more of these. And I want to reiterate one last time to my subscribers, get a Google Hangout. Get a Google Hangout. If you are a loyal subscriber of this channel, if you disagree with the things that I say, come on, get a Google Hangout. Please get a Google Hangout and join me on these live streams. I want to hear your voice. Anybody who is just joining, I ask you that you go back and watch the replay. This was exciting. This was fun. I'm going to sit down and listen to this one my damn self. You know what I mean? Luis Coleman, you say you just got one? Good looking. And you know what I'm saying? Then at that point, I want to see you up on here with me, man. For real, man. Thank you, Nelson Santos. For real, much love, man. Get a Google Hangout and let's chop it up. Black Horseman, I want to get you up on here, bro. I am not really super interested to do things with other channels. I just want y'all to know. So much love to each and every one of y'all. Happy holidays. Keep looking out for the vids. Keep showing that love. Until the next video. Peace out.